Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, where they have been calling the Hogs since early in the morning in anticipation of this showdown we have coming. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Arkansas's offense will start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism in his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
To throw, it's Huff. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
It's caught. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years, and it's not just run, it's not just eat clock, it is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They go to the ground. Hard running there. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Quick handoff. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Huff. Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. And the ball is intercepted. Takes it the other way. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown Tide!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cal. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback on the keeper. Bowls his way forward. And the Razorbacks get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Huff. Got his man down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moncrief. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. On 3rd down, going up top. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play, and you could tell he knew exactly where he was, got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner is stopped. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired. And
I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Fires to the big fella. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Lost, the defense is wide open. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bama!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
On the run, it's Moncrief. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. He'll keep it himself. Turns it on in midfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Puts one in the spin cycle.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looking for a crease to the left. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 78 yards down the field and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Complete to start this drive. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. The ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, the running back has it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Dances away to buy time. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Makes the grab. It's Witherspoon. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. He finds his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now on second down after the good first down run. He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a second down play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Dialing up a second down pass play. Floating away. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw for it. He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by 13 to ULM. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the returner will be brought down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
A third and long coming up here. Back to pass, it's Huff. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. On second down, he's looking downfield.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And they can't make the connection on third down. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep...
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead. And this just plowing down the field. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Dropping back, it's Huff. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going up top on 1st down. He's got his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moncrief. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
And the Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First down here for the offense. They'll leave it with him. Open space at the 25. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking for a man, it's Huff. Finds his tight end. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pressure coming. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. To the ground with the back. Smashes through. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. The give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Looking to throw on third. Trying to get to it. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And now on second down for this offense. They'll try the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. To the air, it's Huff. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Razorbacks have this offense rolling. On the ground, it's Moncrief. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Off the RPO, complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Going for 6. Touchdown Razorbacks! And here they come, almost all the way back. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Virginia is running away with this one right now, and you just know Cavman is loving this offense today. They're up by 21 over Florida State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Alabama will get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Quarterback on the keeper. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Huff. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out fast.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Razorbacks are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pulls it in. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Arkansas! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the moment. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Racing to the right. He's at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown Tide. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on first down. He makes the connection. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Scanning the field, it's Huff. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Still looking. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Garrison. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Got the quick pass. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Line getting set on second down. Off the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. In the red area, it's Moncrief. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Razorbacks! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Marshall looks lost today, and boy, does it show right now on the scoreboard. Almost like the coaching staff spent the week playing golf instead of in the film room. They're trailing by 26 to ULM. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Out of the gun, the give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.